Tabson gonna trade frag on this B site with a second kill into Apex, and that leaves RPK to clutch.
Ooh, have at it.
That's not bad. Picks up the first one. That takes it from like impossible to improbable. How does he get into the doorway here? No utility to do such. He's just gonna need some crisp headshots. And if the player on plat doesn't overface, he does overface. He loses his head. Going for a stack. They attempted to push into the tunnels and they found nothing. And now that they've found something, they're gonna get a little excited. But there goes Tabson's grenade. The utility usage of Big talking point on the 20 seconds, and that bomb's going down. Oh, Nelly. 3v5 for Big, and they are this close to taking it, but ZywOo coming up. The pistol connects. Keto off long, completely blind. Of course, it's ZywOo to make the difference.
Fantastic play by ZywOo. Throwing the flash down. I keep saying Z, I keep saying Z. ZywOo, of course. Throws the flash down and long, blinds happen. Still got the AK up.
Well, Cat falls way too easy. M4 and AK between Apex and RPK. All they really needed. That's going to be the full house on that A-bomb site. As we tie this...
Better job swinging there. Kind of like watch Searson die, but didn't even attempt the trade.
A crisscross of smokes. And a flash down the middle. Shocks is also in the middle. Between those two smoke grenades, he takes his duel. That is the AK taken down. So now it's Masuda with a crossfire on Shocks, and Shocks is just taking all his frags. Masuda says, hey, I want at least one. Vitality. Just that split second where RPK has to make the decision, whether it's a full discipline or what he did. Let him extend just long enough, try to snap back and shut down the second. Masuda, no, that's death's door. And Apex hits the floor as well here. Shocks on the op. Missing a shot. And looking to run away. But look at Big. The moment he pulled that trigger, they are just swarming across the map. So he's going to have to fight if he wants to keep it. Takes down Tabson, peeking into tunnels. Dies to XANTARES. And that's Big to tie up at 4-3. Doesn't want to get stuck in the open. Misses the first shot, eats a flashbang, lays down smoke. That's him on an op in smoke. Masuda just kind of blind all in the process. Somehow still back there by Car, but Shocks has regained vision. He got himself just enough time. Laying down the smoke grenade, being swarmed from all directions. And Masuda, I mean, he was trying to help, but he couldn't even rattle a shot off because of the consistency in those flashes. I don't know what Shocks pathing.
Wow, they're Vitality picking it. Oh, they're going for the flash long push. Holy, Tizian's going to get destroyed. That is just a beautiful from Vitality. Now they can just readjust, force Vitality either say, hey, you got to make a move right now, which they do. It's actually a big kill from Tabson. The rotations are already in. Now they know it's not long control.
Masuda could line him up. Oh, he could line him up and knock them down. Gets the double. The sniper and Searson trying to scope back up on him. Tabson now joining, but Masuda, 3 kills, 1 magazine. Very nicely done. Leaves Tabson to clutch. Won't be for now, but meanwhile, we've got that smoke being laid down on the bomb site. Shocks is able to catch XANTARES. ZywOo trying to hold off, and Keto, well, he's killed Shocks. They've gotten all the closer on long. ZywOo's still yet to turn his attention back. Oh my god! If the no-scope had connected in that situation, it would have been ludicrous. Should have never been alive that long. Apex peaks, and he dies as well. Complete redirection. They're going to go out middle with 2, and Shocks is having none of that. It's going to fall onto Masuda behind Car, and Shocks' flash could make the difference. Delays significantly. Big, I mean, they're on the cusp of this bomb site, but so is Vitality. Here is their strength in numbers. Down. Oh, yes. Another blind kill. Why not? XANTARES, he's good for the first. First is RPK. It's Apex and Shocks. All that remains, and Keto's going to kill 1. Hello, Shocks. Where have you been this entire time?
Video on this, but why people weren't using this as much, the skylight flash.
Aka has great videos.
I gave him a shout out. I actually did his intro in one of my intros.
Ooh, I like it.
Wow,
intellectual theft and maybe a little round thievery while we're at it. Team vitality. That's not supposed to happen big.
Okay,
Launders?
can you do the
Break it
hawk
down.
sound? That first half was super tight. We can't really, overanalyze it from saying who actually played better. You're splitting hairs. But now in half number 2, looking at Vitality's game plan. Ooh, seeing these B plays and ooh, these trades at mid.
Oh my god, he hit the follow-up shot as well.
Yikes.
What's going on? But he slows down.
Yeah.
Smoke up Cat, Tabson, and Tizian could boost over it, and they will. But in doing so... Ooh. Masuda gets away.
They're boosted so late.
Frag grenade goes down. Flash maybe to follow suit. Ziwu is right there. Again, scout damage is great, but the Opper hits harder. And with 50 seconds, they can now divert up the catwalk. Tizian, he could slide out, maybe deal with 2 of the 4, seeing as they are so low. RPK and Masuda, but RPK not seeming to be bothered. And there's Shocks, rocking the boat back yet again. Searson, he was...
definitely. I was thinking, in the online era, of course,
Yes.
at a certain point now, everyone's used to it. Okay, these results matter more in some sense, and in some sense they're even harder because these teams are playing each other so much. So it's the streaks that I think should be under the spotlight. Here's a good flash, but Apex finds a point of sanctuary. Trade will come out, some damage done, but damage hasn't been enough for Big. They've been doing good on damage on these eco rounds, but not getting the kills.
Yeah, good point.
See how they fight Gat? Oh wow, was that a T-smoke?
I think so.
Oh yeah, they smoked that themselves. I think that was a miscommunication.
Will they regret it? They move inwards. There's a man on Goose and one on site. 35 seconds left in this fight. Ramp is now Molly. Tizian not able to connect with the Deagle just yet. There it is, an eventual frag. But Apex does best. Pearson, now Tabson's position's been revealed, and Tizian's able to get himself a 3rd. This Deagle getting hotter as it winds up on ramp, but RPK slams him back down. 15 seconds to spare, and off of that fake plant, XANTARES gets closer. RPK, he has an inkling, but he's got a dwindling clock. 5 seconds left as he comes off at the top of it. Oh, and there's the duel for XANTARES. I don't know if they wanted to go A, but that smoke behind... Oh, oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna request both of those.
Okay.
On a replay, please, because the first one, man, it's like good assessment.
Not sure. There's some economic tweaking that could be done there, but all control here for Vitality. Free plan on the A site. And it's one where Big are assuming, of course, it's going to be B because that's where the anti-ecos have always ended up.
Sure. In a world where the counter-terrorists have some guns, then those... Oh my god, RPK aces.
At least Vitality guessing, but they've got to pick their poison. Run into Searson or this 3-stack on B. Uh-oh. Epson's kind of out of position there, but he'll be able to fall back and get some damage on Ziwu as well. But now I think Vitality know what kind of setup it is. Oh.
Yeah. Suck on that.
All right, let's keep eye on Shocks now. See how he times his
Shocks
flirt.
versus Tizian. This is going to be a big one.
Oh, they're flanking him.
Oh, he's going to get pinched. yeah, a little late reaction, but we've all been there.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe it was a teammate until... Oh, wait, you guys don't have full mid control? Then... Bada boom.
Oh, man.
Oh, goes down and Shocks. Now, I mean, that's everything. You see the moment that kill happens, Big start reeling away from tunnels. And even then... Facility usage coming out of the catwalk. It's the double smoke. It elicits a response in the form of a Molotov. Oh my god, Tabson tagged through it.
Oh my god, he's calling out Tabson's place so hard. I mean, he sees the smoke, knows that it's got to be some kind of put. Oh, he sees him.
Yep, that's Tabson down for the count. Very nicely done by Apex.
If Vitality
Now-
win this round, it'll be tied for Big's worst loss on Dust2 with that OG.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're painting a very bleak picture. See if they can improve on the score before it comes to a close. If it comes to a close just yet. Searson, he throws himself inside of the smoke. He hears all the players cross. Nice scout headshot coming in for a second bit of damage. It's Masuda tagged low and Tizian off of the ramp. It's a 2 versus 2 with a health advantage here firmly to the favor of Big. And 10 seconds left means Apex has to tuck tail. They've done it. Nice move. I thought he was going to do it twice. Oh, Tizian. Poor guy. Shocked he's gonna walk in on this one. He smelled blood in the water. Tizian was caught flopping around with his grenades out. Then we have Tabson trying to make a proactive play from Cat because they're reeling back. They're looking for some sort of a desperate recovery from Ziwoo's early damage. You see, you can try your absolute damnedest. You can stabilize map control. You can do everything. But when Ziwoo's connecting shots, it's really tough to weather the storm. Searson putting up his defenses. And XANTARES is going to contribute as well. Now, if Searson walks in, sees Catwalk for free, XANTARES also knowing that there's nothing there, suddenly they could turn all of their attention back on long. And check out the utility. Vitality, a singular smoke. There is no safe way to make this cross happen, but if they just wait long enough, maybe Searson walks into his death. RPK is keeping eyes on it, but now he starts to turn. Oh, Searson. They got away from him.
Okay.
How about some trigger discipline?
Oh, baby.
He's going to start to round the corner. He makes noise, shoots Apex in the spine. A second as RPK goes down. Masuda turns it down into the clutch. With his entire team having eyes on him, 17 frags to his name. He faces off versus Turkey's best. A flashbang for XANTARES to maybe try and exit. He was met by a Molotov on Cat, so he redirects through CT spawn, and Masuda's just going to look at his feet. Try and keep things cool. Oh, and is there any